ಹೆಲೋ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಏನೇನನ್ನು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎರಡನೇ ವೀಡಿಯೋ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಮೇಯ್ನ್ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರಿನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸು, ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗು, 1 ವರ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವೀಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು 10 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸು 5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗು 5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 1 ವರ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರು ಕೂಡ 5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸೇ ನಿಮಗೆ 25 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಈ 25 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಕವರ್ ಆಗೋ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿರುವಂತಹ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಆದರೆ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಇದೇ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿನ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ನೀವು ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೇಳಿ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ 10 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸು, ಟೋಟಲ್ 20 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 10 ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 10 ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಲ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸನ್ನು ತೆಗೆಯುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನು, ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಕುಶಾನಾಸ್? ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕುಶಾನಾಸ್? ಚೀನಾ. ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೂಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕುಶಾನಾಸ್? ಕುಜುಲಾ ಕ್ಯಾಡ್ಫೈಸಸ್. ಕುಜುಲಾ ಕ್ಯಾಡ್ಫೈಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಡ್ಫೈಸಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ರೈಟ್ ಒನ್. ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕುಶಾನಾಸ್? ಕಾನಿಷ್ಕಾ. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನೇಮ್ ದ ಚೈನೀಸ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಹೂ ಡಿಫೀಟೆಡ್ ಕಾನಿಷ್ಕಾ. Name the Chinese general who defeated Kanishka. Answer, Panchau. Which was the capital of Kanishka? Purushapura. Very important. Who influenced Kanishka to embrace Buddhism? Who influenced Kanishka to embrace Buddhism? Answer, Ashwagosha. Who was the founder of Saka era? Who was the founder of Saka era? Kanishka. Next one. What was the royal emblem of the Rashtrakutas? Very important question. Who was the royal emblem of the Rashtrakutas? Garuda. Which was the capital of the Rashtrakutas? Which was the capital of the Rashtrakutas? Manyaketa. Manyaketa in Gulbarga district was their capital. Who was the first king of the Rashtrakutas? Who was the first king of the Rashtrakutas? Danti Durga. Who was the greatest ruler of the Rashtrakutas? Very important. Who was the greatest ruler of the Rashtrakutas? Amogavarsha. Who was the foreign traveler who visited the court of Amogavarsha? Who was the foreign traveler who visited the court of Amogavarsha? Sulaiman. Which was the first literary work in Kannada? Which was the first literary work in Kannada? Kaviraja Marga. Who was called Ubayakavi Chakravarti? Who was called Ubayakavi Chakravarti? Ponna. Next one. Who patronized Ponna? Who patronized Ponna? Krishna. 3. Who is called Adikavi of Kannada? Pampa. Who patronized Pampa? Arikesari 2nd. Who is the son of Govinda 3rd? Amogavarsha. Which was the first known Kannada work written by Sri Vijaya? Kaviraja Marga. Who wrote Prashnottara Ratnamala in Sanskrit? Amogavarsha. Next one. Name the founder of Bahmani dynasty. Very important question. Name the founder of Bahmani dynasty. Alauddin Hasan Gangu. ಅಲ್ಲಾವುದ್ದೀನ್ ಹಸನ್ ಗಂಗು. ಇದು ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ನು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆದಿಲ್ ಶಾಹಿ ಡೈನಸ್ಟಿ? ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆದಿಲ್ ಶಾಹಿ ಡೈನಸ್ಟಿ? ಯೂಸುಫ್ ಆದಿಲ್ ಖಾನ್. ಯೂಸುಫ್ ಆದಿಲ್ ಖಾನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಹೂ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ದ ಇಬ್ರಾಹಿಂ ರೋಜಾ? ಮಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಗವಾನ್. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Who built the Ibrahim Roza? Muhammad Gawan. Next one, which is the biggest mosque in South India? Jamia Masjid. Who is called Jagadguru Badshah? Very important. Who is called Jagadguru Badshah? Ibrahim Adil Shah II. Who wrote Kitab-e-Navaras? Who wrote Kitab-e-Navaras? Ibrahim Adil Shah II. Which is the first capital of the Bahmani Sultanas? Gulbarga. Next one, which was the book written by Dadabhai Navroji? Which was the book written by Dadabhai Navroji? Poverty and British Rule in India. Next one, who introduced the permanent revenue settlement? Cornwallis. Who propounded the drain theory? Very important, Dadabhai Navroji. In which year was Wood's Dispatch prepared? Very important, in 1854. Sir Charles Wood. Sir Charles Wood. Nenpitkoli, Sir Charles Wood. Wood's Dispatch in 1854, which is known as Magna Carta of English education in India. Wood's Dispatch. Wood's Dispatch, very important. Magna Carta. Wood's Dispatch is known as Magna Carta of English education in India. When did Zamindari system introduced? When did Zamindari system introduced? 1793. Which are the presidencies introduced Raitwari system? The Raitwari system was introduced in Bombay and Madras presidencies. Next one, expand KPCC, Karnataka Parishat Congress Committee. Expand INA, Indian National Army. Who presided over first session of the Indian National Congress? Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Which satyagraha of Gandhiji forced the British to abolish Teen Katiya system? Answer, Champaran Satyagraha, 1917. Which incident made Gandhiji to withdraw the non-cooperation movement? Chauri Chaura. Which was the popular slogan of the people during the visit of Simon Commission to India? Simon, go back. When was Purna Swaraj declared by the Indian National Congress? 1929. Next one, which round table conference did Gandhiji attended? Second round table. When was the Pune Pact signed? 1932. Who was popular as Netaji? Subhash Chandra Bose. Who gave the call for Direct Action Day? Jinnah or Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Who is popular as the Iron Man of India? Very important question. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Where was the branch of Home Rule League established in Karnataka? Very important, Dharwad. Who was the famous as Karnataka Kesari? Gangadhar Rao Deshpande. What was the popular slogan of Isuru? Esuru Kottaru, Isuru Kodevu. Next one, when was Bengal partitioned? 1905. So multiple choice ಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಷ್ಟು ತನಕ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಒನ್ ವರ್ಡಿಗೆ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ scientific digging of earth for unearthing sources. Very important questions. So already repeat ಆಗಿದೆ. Excavation means scientific digging of earth for unearthing sources. Numismatics. Numismatics, the study of coins. Name the work that mentions that extent of ancient Karnataka. Name the work that mentions the extent of ancient Karnataka. Kaviraja Marga. The word India is derived from Greek. Who conquest does the Aihole inscription describe? Kakutsavarma. Who wrote Buddha Charita? Ashwagosha. Which is the famous work of Pliny? Natural Historia. Meaning of the term Arya, noble, master, person dependent on agriculture, all of the above. Answer, all of the above. The word Veda is derived from with. The word Veda is derived from with, V-I-D, with. Veda means knowledge. Veda means knowledge. Name the first Veda, Rig Veda. Who was the head of the family during Vedic period? Eldest male member or Kulapati. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು. ಎಲ್ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕುಲಪತಿ. What was the main occupation of the Aryans? Agriculture. Kshetra means cultivated land. What was considered as wealth by the Aryans? Cattle. What was the ceremony performed to send the child to school? Send the child to school, Upanayanam. Which is early Vedic period? Rigveda. Who was the head of the tribe? Rajan. What was the smallest unit of administration? Grama. Birthplace of Vardhamana Mahavira? Kundagrama. The founder of Jainism? Mahavira. Who was the 23rd Tirthankara? Parshvanatha. Where did Vardhamana attain enlightened attainment? Nirvana. Pava. Who founded Buddhism? Gautama Buddha. Where was Buddha born? Lumbini Garden. The original name of Buddha? Siddhartha. What is the meaning of the term Buddha? Enlightened one. Very important, enlightened one. In which place did Siddhartha attain enlightenment? Gaya. Where did Buddha deliver his first speech? Saranath. Where did Buddha attain Nirvana? Kushinagar in UP. The first Kannada inscription? Halmidi inscription. Who was the greatest ruler of the Vardanas? Harshavardhana. Which was the capital of Harshavardhana? Taneshwar. Who was the sister of Harshavardhana? Rajashri. Who wrote Harshacharita? Banabhatta. Who was the famous as Uttarapateshwara? Harshavardhana. Who was the founder of Kadambas? Mayuravarma. Who was the famous ruler of Gangas? Durvinidha. Which was the capital of early Chalukyas? Badami in Bagalkot. Who was the famous ruler of Badami Chalukyas? Pulikeshi II. Which was the royal emblem of Badami Chalukyas? Varaha. Who was famous as Dakshinapateshwara? Pulikeshi II. Uttarapateshwara, Dakshinapateshwara. Who composed the Aihole inscription? Ravikirti. Name the work composed by Vijaya Bhattarike. Answer, Vijaya Mahadevi. Next one. Which was the work of Huyenstang? Siyuki. Who was the founder of Mughal dynasty? Babur. Important. When did the first battle of Panipat take place? 1526. Who was the queen of Gondwana? Durgavati. When did the battle of Haldighati take place? 18th June 1576. What was the new religion introduced by Akbar? Deen-e-Ilahi. Who was the famous revenue minister of Akbar? Raja Todarmal. Who wrote the book Humayun Nama? Gulbadan Begum. Who wrote the book Akbarnama? Abdul Fazal. Who wrote the book Ain-e-Akbari? Ain-e-Akbari, Abdul Fazal. Who was the master architect of Taj Mahal? Very important. Who was the master architect of Taj Mahal? Ustad Isa. Master architect Ustad Isa. Who was the founder of Taj Mahal? Kelidre Shah Jahan. Next one. Chauth tax was 1/4 of the produce. What is meant by Chauth tax? Who was the founder of Maratha kingdom? Shivaji. Name the treaty signed between Shivaji and Jai Singh. Purandar Treaty. What was the title of Shivaji? Chhatrapati. In which year did the coronation ceremony of Shivaji take place? 1674 CE. Birthplace of Shankaracharya? Kaladi in Kerala. Philosophy of Shankaracharya? Advaita philosophy. Philosophy of Ramanujacharya? Visishtadvaita. Philosophy of Madhvacharya, Dvaita. Who was the Hoysala king who gave royal patronage to Ramanujacharya? Vishnuvardhana. Which was the birthplace of Madhvacharya? Pajaka near Udupi. Earlier name of Madhvacharya? Vasudeva. Birthplace of Basaveshwara? Bagewadi. Who was the Kalachuri king who gave royal patronage to Basaveshwara? Bijjala. Who presided over the religious discourses at Anubhava Mantapa? Allama Prabhu. Ramananda birthplace Prayag. Founder of Sikhism Guru Nanak. Which is the holy book of Sikhs? Guru Granth Sahib. Very important. Who was the devotee of Krishna who popularized her philosophy in Rajasthan? Mirabai. From which word is Sufi derived? Sufi Saf. Name the treaty which ended the first Carnatic War. Very important question. Aix-la-Chapelle. Who was the first Portuguese viceroy in India? Francisco de Almeida. In which year was the Dutch East India Company established? 1602. Capital of the Dutch in India? Pulicat. Capital of French in India? Pondicherry. Capital of British? Calcutta. Name the treaty which ended the first Anglo-Mysore War. Madras Treaty. Name the treaty ended the second Anglo-Mysore War. Mangalore Treaty. Name the treaty ended the third Anglo-Mysore War. Srirangapatna Treaty. The Tiger of Mysore? Tippu Sultan. Who was the Governor General who introduced the subsidiary alliance? Lord Wellesley. Who was the first Indian ruler to accept the subsidiary alliance? Nizam of Hyderabad. Who introduced the doctrine of lapse in India? Dalhousie. Founder of Brahma Samaja? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Father of Indian Renaissance? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Next one. Founder of Arya Samaja? Dayananda Saraswati. Who gave the call back to Veda? Dayananda Saraswati. Name the work written by Dayananda Saraswati. Satyartha Prakasha. Who established Ramakrishna Mission? Swami Vivekananda. Original name of Vivekananda? Narendranatha. Who established Theosophical Society in India? Annie Besant. Who established Vedanta College? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who started the Aligarh movement? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Which was the famous work of Aluru Venkatarao? Very important. Karnataka Gatavaibhava. Who persuaded the princely states to join the Indian Union? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Chairman of States Recognition Committee? Chairman of States Recognition Committee? Fazal Ali. First Chief Minister of Mysore after the unification? Very important question. Yes, Nijalingappa. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸು. ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕು ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸು, MCQ ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಚಾಪ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ MCQ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಸ್ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ. ಮೊಹೆಂಜೊದಾರೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೆಡ್. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮೊಹೆಂಜೊದಾರೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೆಡ್. Who built the Rajarajeshwari temple? Rajaraja Chola. First battle of Panipat take place 1526. The British East India Company established in 1600. Which inscription tells about the Chota village administration? Uttara Meruru inscription. Which was the original home of the Kushanas? China. Veda means, again repeated, Veda means knowledge. Which is the first Paleolithic site found in India? Sohan River Basin in present Pakistan. Famous work of Aluru Venkatarao, again repeated, Karnataka Gatavaibhava. Which was the first metal used by man in North India? Copper. North India copper, Nenpirli. South India iron. Capital of Shatavahanas? Python. Who composed the Allahabad pillar inscription? Harisena. Name the lady ಹೂ ಡಿಫೆಂಡೆಡ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ, ಒನಕೆ ಓಬವ್ವ. ಪವರ್ಟಿ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್, ದಾದಾಬಾಯಿ ನವರೋಜಿ. ನೇಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ಯಾಲಿಯೋಲಿಥಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್, ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟಝೈಟ್. Which was the first metal used in South India? Again, iron. Who wrote Brihat Samhite? Varahamihira. Name any two famous temples of Hoysala, Channakeshava at Belur, Hoysaleshwara at Halebeedu. Who revolted against the British at Kanpur in 1857? Nana Sahib. Name the Indian soldier who killed the British sergeant in 1857? Mangal Pandey. The Great Bath of Indus Valley Civilization located is in Mohenjo-daro. Who composed Saundarya Lahari? Shankaracharya. Who shifted the capital from Delhi to Devagiri? Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Who introduced token currency? Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Name the famous book of Al-Biruni, Kitab-i-Hind. Who was Muhammad Ghori's slave? Who was Muhammad Ghori's slave? Qutbuddin Aibak. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಈಗ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಸ್. ಹೂ ಫೌಂಡೆಡ್ ಮೌರ್ಯ ಡೈನಸ್ಟಿ? ಸೊ ಮೌರ್ಯ ಡೈನಸ್ಟಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಚಂದ್ರಗುಪ್ತ ಮೌರ್ಯ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೌರ್ಯ? ಪಾಟಲಿಪುತ್ರ. ರಾಯಲ್ ಎಂಬ್ಲೆಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೌರ್ಯಾಸ್? ಧರ್ಮಚಕ್ರ. ಮುದ್ರಾ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ? ವಿಶಾಖದತ್ತ. ಚಾಣಕ್ಯ? ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ. ಇಂಡಿಕಾ? ಮೆಗಸ್ತಾನಿಸ್. ಚಂದ್ರಗುಪ್ತ ಮೌರ್ಯ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಜೈನಿಸಮ್. Chandragupta spent his last days in Shravanabelagula. Ashoka, Mauryan dynasty. Hala wrote Gatha Saptasati. Hala, Gatha Saptasati. Important. Gautami Balashri, Nasik caves inscription. Simukha, founder of Shatavahana dynasty. Saranath pillar is the national emblem of India. Saranath pillar, national emblem of India. Sanchi Stupa, built by Ashoka. ವಿಜಯನಗರ ಎಂಪೈರ್, ಹಂಪೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣದೇವರಾಯ, ತುಳುವಾ ಡೈನಸ್ಟಿ. ಕೃಷ್ಣದೇವರಾಯ, ವಿಜಯನಗರ ಎಂಪೈರ್. ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರಜಾಕ್, ಪರ್ಷಿಯನ್ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್. ಮಧುರ ವಿಜಯಂ, ಗಂಗಾದೇವಿ. ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡ, ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೌಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ನವಕೋಟಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ, ಚಿಕ್ಕದೇವರಾಜ ಒಡೆಯರ್. ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ, ಮದಕರಿ ನಾಯಕ. ರಾಜ ಒಡೆಯರ್, ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ. ಸೊ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕೂಡ ಫಸ್ಟು 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 1ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡಲೇಬೇಕು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇದಿಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.